Sequels. Everyone hates these movies. LEGO released a ton of sets for them, but are they as bad as the films, or are we actually blinded and can't see their greatness? Today we find out. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Look, I get it. Most sequel sets are not fan favorites, and a lot of us think they are terrible. I understand why you hate the movies and what Disney did, but that has nothing to do with the sets. Be open-minded. Yeah, the vehicles might not be the most recognizable, but they feature interesting designs and fantastic builds. In my opinion, this was right around the golden era of LEGO Star Wars. The quality and value were incredible back then. Compared to current sets, these feel like gold. And here is the best part. Because they aren't that desirable, you can easily buy a lot of them today without spending a fortune, even though they are retired. The demand is low, so the aftermarket prices are equally low. Let's start with the massive First Order Star Destroyer. Everyone talks about Imperial Star Destroyers, but this set is getting completely overlooked. The exterior design is incredibly sleek, but the real magic is the interior. It opens up completely to reveal a massive, detailed space with a command bridge, a lot of panels, a conference room, and many others. There is even an elevator and a special seat for Snoke. It is easily one of the best capital ships LEGO has ever produced, at least for me. Next up, both Kylo Ren shuttles. The second version from 2019 is famous for being a flawless remake, fixing the wings so they actually tilt and extend properly. It comes with fire figures like that exclusive Kylo Ren, some troopers, and the Knights of Ren. The color scheme is fantastic, with the black and red combination looking intimidating. But honestly, I think the first 2015 version is totally overhated. Yeah, the wings weren't that good and the color wasn't accurate to the film, but judging it strictly as a standalone LEGO set, it's great. It's menacing, solid, and just fun, even if it isn't completely movie accurate. I think I am a little bit biased here though. Then we have Poe Dameron's X-Wings. All of them. What makes these sets stand out is how different they are from the original trilogy X-Wings. They took the original and iconic design, upgraded a lot of its aspects, like the engines, and gave it a breath of fresh air with new, bold color schemes. Specifically, the striking black and orange one from The Force Awakens or the bright orange with white and some blue from Episode 9. They look incredibly dynamic on a shelf compared to a wall of standard white ships. My personal favorite is the Episode 7 X-Wing with the blue, purple, and gray colors. It's not that bright, but I prefer darker and softer colors. Another example is the ADM-6 or Heavy Assault Walker. Instead of just giving us another standard 8080, LEGO delivered this awesome, aggressive, gorilla-like walker. It has a heavy, armored feel that makes it look way more intimidating and completely distinct from any Imperial walker we've seen before. I know that it hasn't a ton of interior space, and it's lacking on some of its aspects like the figure lineup, but honestly, it's fine in my opinion. Even the First Order TIE Fighter brought something fresh to the table. Again, it's somewhat different from the classic original trilogy versions. It's absolutely massive, features a striking red accent on the cockpit, and has a heavy, beefed-up build and extra weaponry that makes it feel like an actual specialized fighter. The Resistance Y-Wing was one of my favorites due to the color scheme, with that red and white combination, the play feature with the bombs, and the figures included like that Poe, Zori, and the First Order Snowtrooper with the cape. An all-around awesome set. There are so many worthy sets like the First Order Transport, which comes with so many troopers, and the Resistance Bomber. This one in specific is a huge flying fortress and reminds me of something like the B-17 or B-29. It has so many turrets and it's armed to the teeth. It even has an interior and a ton of play features. I regret never getting it. These and many others make for the good, the truly underrated and fantastic sets, but it can't be LEGO without some awful ones. We all remember but want to forget about the First Order AT-EST, or the First Order Night Buzzard. But most sets weren't like that. They dropped during an era where LEGO was still peak and didn't mind making more niche and non-original trilogy sets. At the end of the day, that is my exact point. You can debate the movies all day long, but these LEGO sets were unique, they were experimental, they were massive, and they were completely worth it. In fact, because the demand is so low, you can easily find most of these sets close to their original retail prices even now. It makes collecting them today incredibly cheap. And for the record, my personal top 3 is the First Order Star Destroyer, the Resistance Y-Wing, and then probably the Heavy Assault Walker or the Transport probably. But what do you think? Am I stupid for defending the 2015 Kylo Ren shuttle, or am I actually right? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, as well as your top 3. Hit that like button and subscribe for more LEGO Star Wars videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.